Okay, so for this IXL, we want to look at how to sketch a graph using using your calculator to help us. So we want to practice using the calculator to help us with this one. Let's pull up the calculator. I'm going to press tab and scroll up, delete anything in there from before, press enter, got a nice fresh graph. I need to graph this function and then draw it on the GeoGebra, sorry, on IXL. In order to do that, I need to find 2 points. So firstly, we've got the function 5x squared minus 20x plus 13. Watch through these routines carefully. Watch through these routines carefully. Very useful. So we're going to press tab. We'll type 5x squared, subtract 20x plus 13. We see the graph here like this. Notice how we don't see the whole of the graph. We don't see the vertex here at the bottom. You can adjust your axes. This is really useful trick. Super useful trick. We can adjust the axes. Which axes do we want to adjust? We want the y-axis, and we want the bottom of the y-axis here to go longer. So you can scroll by scrolling on your little scroll pad down to this here. If you click on it twice, you can say, let's make this minus 20. And it will adjust the axes for you, so you can see the graph better now. Our next one is we want to find the vertex. We want to find the vertex. So we have a routine for this. We press menu. Most of your questions, what we've been using so far is we've been using number 5 here in the list. We've been using trace graph. Most of the routines for finding key information on a graph come under number 6, analyze graph. There's quite a few routines here on this one. So this graph here has a minimum, so we're going to use number 2, finding a minimum. To use most of those routines, you just have to mark an area on the graph in which the minimum occurs. So we mark something to the left of where it occurs like this, we click, we scroll across to somewhere on the right, click, and it will give us this point, 2.7. We then need a second point on the graph. This can be anywhere. This can be anywhere. A good point on the graph would be the y-intercept. But we don't see the y-intercept now. So what we can do is we can click here on this, and we can make this 20 as well. Just back in 20 there. The graph gets a bit taller. And then we can press menu 5, 1, like we did before, press x equal to 0, press enter twice, and we get 2 points on the graph. So when it comes to sketching this graph, we can sketch it at, it's going to have a point at 2, minus 7. We can put in a point in here. Oh, we don't quite have 13. It's going to go up to there. So if it doesn't have 13, I need to find another point. I'll just get it to give me one. Menu, analyze, trace graph. Let's go for x equal to 1. There's another point there. 1, minus 2. So 1, negative 2. On IXL, if you click in these 2 points, the software will do the rest for you, and it will draw the graph.
Wait, sorry?
Yeah.
How do you find a different number?
You just type in any number. So for instance, watching here on this one, I press menu, trace graph. Let's say we want when x is equal to, we've got x equal to 0, 1, 2, let's go for 3. Just type in 3. Notice it says x equals 3, and then you press enter twice, and it will record that point for you.